gorgeous people, it's great to be back, and this is one of the most basic makeup tutorials that I think everyone should know, which is how to erase dark circles. Now when I say how to get rid of dark circles, don't expect me to sit here and give you a recipe that involves green tea and cucumber and all these natural remedies. I mean, don't get me wrong, natural remedies might be great, but I honestly don't have the time or patience for it, especially if you're someone like me who's always on the go. You need quick fixes, and that's where makeup comes in. I'm sure you've heard me crib in several videos of mine about my dark circles, which you will see shortly, beware. And from the time I've started my YouTube channel, the one product that you see constantly making an appearance is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Face and Body Camouflage Makeup. Yeah, I know it's a very short name, right? Now this product, as it says on the cover, is a face and body foundation, but I don't use it as a foundation. I prefer using it as a concealer. That's because it's got such a thick and rich consistency. I mean, even the finish that it leaves is absolutely flawless, and it doesn't make my skin look cakey at all. I love this product, it's my absolute favorite. And because this is such a full cover foundation, I don't like to apply the whole thing on my face because I like a little bit of skin show through my makeup. One of the downsides, probably the only downside of this range, is that it only comes in about 5 colors, and this one is number 03 Creamy Vanilla, which is a very yellowy beige color. This is what it looks like, and just look at how creamy the consistency is. I've just used a drop and I've managed to cover the back of my hand completely. Just look at it, and the coverage is just beautiful. The darkest color that comes in this range is number 5 Creamy Tan, and let me show you a quick swatch of what that looks like. So this is Creamy Tan. This is what Creamy Tan looks like. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but Creamy Vanilla has a yellow base and Creamy Tan has a pink base. So can you imagine, this is the darkest and last color that they have in this range, or at least what's available in the stores in Dubai, which I find quite ridiculous because they don't cater to olive skin tones or the more darker skin tones. So if you'd like to find out how I erase and vanish my dark circles, then please keep watching. So I've applied foundation all over my face and neck, and I've just left the eye area. So I'm going to grab some of my foundation, and by the way, I'm using L'Oreal Infallible, which is a fantastic full cover foundation, but because this color is a bit light for me, I've mixed it with a darker shade in L'Oreal's Magique. So first, before applying my concealer, I'm going to make sure to apply my foundation all over my under eye area, especially if you don't have really dark, problematic dark circles. Some people don't even need under eye concealer, but I certainly do. Make sure to apply it on the top lids as well, and I'm going to blend it out. As you can tell, the foundation has already helped lighten my under eye area, but that is not enough for me. I need my dark circles to literally just disappear, and so I'm going to use my magic product, which is Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Camouflage Makeup. Now if you want, you can use a brush to do your concealer, but I prefer using my fingers because it always helps to give me a very good build-up, and the coverage is a lot better. I'm going to take just a little bit of the product, not so much. I'm going to dab it gently all over my under eye area, almost in a V shape. I'm going to apply it all the way till the corners of my nose, and I'm going to wait for about 30 seconds or something for the product to just settle into my skin, as opposed to blending it immediately. And while the concealer settles on my skin, I'm going to do my other eye. And usually when I have some extra product on my fingers, what I like to do is apply it on the center of my nose. Next, using a makeup sponge, I'm going to start blending it in. Well, I'm not rubbing, I'm just dabbing gently, just so that the product is evenly sort of settled on the skin and there are no harsh lines between the concealer and the foundation. So now I finished applying my concealer. Now one question that I constantly keep getting asked is how to make sure that the concealer doesn't crease or become oily during the rest of the day, or how to make sure that the eyeliner or eyeshadow doesn't bleed into the skin. Make sure to always set your concealer in with a matte powder. Now, there are a number of products that you can use to set your concealer in. The MAC Select Sheer Loose Powder is a very popular choice. The Ben Nye Luxury Powder is another very good product, but if you want your concealer to stay put all day, and I have literally accidentally, of course, slept with my makeup on, and when I woke up in the morning, my concealer area, the area where I applied my concealer and powder, was still on. If you want that sort of an effect, I would say your best bet is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. I like my under eye area to be quite light compared to the rest of my face, so I'm using a NC25, which is quite light for my natural skin tone. And I normally apply that using a foundation brush. I'm sure you would have watched me do this in several videos. And I pat the powder onto the skin. There's no harm in applying a color which is your exact skin tone as well, but I like my under area to be nice and bright. And if you have issues with dark circles, I think, you know, brightening your under eye area will make it look nice and fresh and you look so awake. And I normally like to dust some on the center of my nose and the center of my forehead, not all over, just the T-zone. And this will stay as it is till you wash it off. And on the rest of my face, I'm going to apply Max Factor's Facefinity Compact Foundation in the shade 05 Sand. And I'm going to apply that with a powder brush to set my foundation in. And I'm going to lightly dust it over that light MAC NC25 as well, just to make sure that there's a gradual transition between the colors. Now that completes the foundation and concealer routine, and now I'm going to go on to contour my face and do the rest of my makeup. I'll be right back. Before starting your face makeup, always make sure you moisturize your skin. That is very important. Even if you have oily skin, you still need to moisturize your face and neck. And the moisturizer that I've been using a lot lately for day wear, always make sure that your day moisturizer has SPF in it. And I've been using the Shiseido Ibuki Protective Moisturizer with SPF 15, and I quite like it. It is very important to apply an eye cream or an eye gel or an eye serum, whatever you're comfortable with, because the first signs of aging normally happens around the eye area. So it's very important to keep your eye area nice and hydrated. And I don't have a favorite when it comes to eye creams. I always experiment. The minute I run out of my eye cream, I go out and buy a different brand every time. So I don't have a favorite, but the one that I've been using recently is from Herbaline Essentials. It's aloe vera and honey under eye gel. It's quite nice. And once I've removed my makeup at night before bedtime, I apply the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Serum. It's also quite nice. That's how you can conceal your dark circles. So that's all in this video. By the way, if you're wondering what lip color I'm wearing, Max Factor have been really nice to me, and they send me a whole bunch of products, and I love these pens, these lip pens that they sent me. It's called Max Factor Contour Elixir Giant Pen Stick, and I've mixed two colors, vibrant pink. This is what it looks like. Such a pretty hot pink color with a glossy finish, fantastic for the summer. And I mixed a dark color called Intense Plum 45. These colors are really rich and pigmented, so I mixed the two colors and I made sure that the pink is more prominent, and I got this pretty color. That's all for now, girlies. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, like my video, follow me. Come on, be nice to me. So I'll speak to you all really soon.